Hello guys, thanks so much for tuning into this video. My name is Mr. Leslie. Now for today I want us to look at the K53 South African test theory paper 13. So this is the paper that I want to look at. Right before we get to that, please do make sure that you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like if you think that this content will be very helpful to you. So anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Now let's begin. The bond says this sign shows you that. Now looking at this sign, right, so is it a special lane for cyclists, or no cyclists are allowed, or you must look out for cyclists? Now the sign warns us of cyclists, so at this sign you must look out for cyclists, so this one is the correct answer here. Now let's move on to number 2. Which one of the following is correct when encountering this sign? Now looking at this sign, right, so which one is correct? Is it option A, only motorcycles may not pass each other, no motor vehicles may pass each other, or there is a bridge ahead where only one vehicle at a time can cross? Right. Well, the correct answer here is that when you see a road sign like this, it means that no motor vehicle may pass each other, so this one is a no overtaking sign. Let's move on to number 3. What does this sign shows you? Now looking at this sign, right, option A, is it roads cross ahead and other vehicles from the sides must stop and yield at the intersection, or B, a railway line intersects with the road where you are traveling on, or C, a four-way stop will be found ahead where the road cross? Well, the correct answer is this one, option A, right? So this one is the correct answer here. Oh, I just cancelled, so what I just need to do is to highlight. So this one is the correct answer, right? Now let's move on to number 4. The fastest speed at which you may tow a vehicle with a rope is dash kilometers per hour. Is it 60 kilometers per hour? Is it 45 kilometers per hour, or 30 kilometers per hour? Well, the fastest speed at which you may tow a vehicle with a rope is 30 kilometers per hour. Let's move on to number 5. I hope you're learning, guys. Remember to subscribe to this channel, right, if you find this content very helpful. Now let's move on to number 5. It says you may not drive into an intersection when. So in which scenario are you not allowed to drive into an intersection? Option A, the robot traffic signal is yellow and you are already in the intersection. The vehicle in front of you wants to turn right and the road is wide enough to pass on. Option B, the vehicle in front of you wants to turn right and the road is wide enough to pass on the left hand side. See, there's not enough space in the intersection to turn right without blocking other traffic, so you are not allowed to drive into the intersection when there is not enough space in the intersection to turn right without blocking other traffic. So this one is the correct answer here. So just know that you cannot enter any intersection when there is not enough space in the intersection for you to turn right without blocking other traffic. Now let's move on to number 6. So number 6 here we got some robots. Now let's look at this question. When the robot is red and the green arrow flashes to the right as indicated below, it shows you that. Option A, only pedestrians may walk. B, if you want to turn right you may go. C, all traffic must turn right. Now if you see a green arrow, that is what we call a filter arrow. It means that all the vehicles that are going in the direction that is being pointed by that green arrow, which is what we call a filter arrow, may filter or proceed against the red robot. Remember, we still have a robot that has a red light. Okay, so we still have a red light and a green arrow. So the green arrow is flashing here. So what you need to understand is that the arrow is what we call a filter. It filters the vehicles, so all the vehicles that are going in the direction that is being pointed by the green arrow can proceed against that red robot. So this one is the correct answer here. Now let's move on to number 7. What does this sign shows you? Option A, this sign is applicable for 50 meters. B, you may not drive faster than 50 kilometers per hour. So you may not drive slower than 50 kilometers per hour. Now when you see this sign, right, this one is what we call a minimum speed sign. The sign shows that you're not allowed to drive slower than 50 kilometers per hour, or the sign just shows you your minimum speed, which is to say you're not allowed to drive at a speed less than 50 kilometers per hour. Now let's move on to number 8. A vehicle of which the brakes are not good must be towed. Option A, with a rope, B, with a tow bar, C, on a trailer. Now if you are towing a vehicle and the brakes are not good, it means that you should tow with a tow bar. Number 9. This sign shows you that the road is windy, the road is untarred, or the road is slippery. Now the sign basically shows that the road is unslippery, right? So this one is the correct answer. So this one is quite simple, right? Now let's move on to the last question of the day. Unless otherwise shown by a sign, the general speed limit in a town or city is 10 kilometers per hour. Is it 60 kilometers per hour? Is it 80 kilometers per hour? Or 100 kilometers per hour? Now, unless otherwise shown by sign, the general speed limit in a town or city is 60 kilometers per hour, right? So guys, that's the end of this video. I really hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember that if you are interested in this paper, just go in the link below. You find a link where you can download this paper. And also, right, I'm gonna give you an online test. So this is an online test that I want you to take. So the test has 60 questions, and if you go in the description of this video, you find it. So thanks so much guys, see you later.